Oh, good morning, Interbet fans, and welcome to the preview for Turffontein Stand Side, Sunday, the 11th of June. 21 pentrometer, 8 meter false rail at the 700 meter mark. First race is off at 12 o'clock, 9 race program, and we kick off with a maiden juvenile plate 1160. So, let's have a look at this one. Well, MK's Dreams ran a cracking first run, ran on extremely well, and a pretty good time too. 68 80 is what he ran. So he was 40-1, completely unfancied from the Robbie Sage outfit. That's number 6. Ethanator, number 1, Ethanator. Sean Terry's runner was backed first time out. Kamala rode it. Looked for big improvement from this one, and he does look like a big danger. Good time as well, 68.08. So those two look like they should be able to fight it out. There's about more than half a second between it, and as a result, Ethanator looks like the better of the two. What else is there? Sky on Fire, Tyrone Zaki says should run into the quartet, so worth putting into your play. Race 2, this is maiden juvenile plate for fillies, and they go 1160, and so what have we got? Mary's Green Light, 2 very good runs, ahead of the speed rating, and looks like the one that we've got to beat. I can't see anything that can beat her in the race. Maybe number 1, Articuno, King in the Mellow for Brett Crawford. Lots of winners out of these form lines, those first 2 runs, and it arrives in Joburg. Daughter Vercingetorix looks like a huge danger. Maybe Think or Love is the next best. Let's have a look at race 3. This is 1,000 meter maiden plate, and Statesman is your joint favourite. Not a great time, first time out. So fair first run. I think Joker Man's the right horse here, number 3. But you've got to watch your betting. A Van Vuren outfit with knows which one is the right one, and that looks like the betting will tell. Nera is your joint favourite, but I think that Joker might be able to beat Nera. Interesting thing is that this is the Fortune Stable race, so who knows? They might be setting this one up to be able to win. Kamala gets to ride it. Race 4, Pinnacle, Fillies and Mares. They go 1,600 metres. This is a very interesting race because you got Feather Bow and Bless My Stars. Feather Bow's got to give Bless My Stars 4 kilos. Well, that doesn't seem like she'd be able to do that because of the conditions of a Pinnacle Stakes. Remember, Feather Bow's run second to Bless My Stars at Levels, and third to Humdinger. You saw that one, a very good race at Tibashina yesterday. And then second to Desert Miracle. Well, she's one of the best around. So Bless My Star's got the 4 kilo pull, which makes a big difference. But the horse that's got the best pull is Emirates Gina. She's beaten all of these horses before. She gets blinkers, but she's completely lost her form. If she bounces back, she'd be able to beat them at these weights. She gets 6 kilos from Feather Boa and 2 kilos from Bless My Stars, and she's very useful, Emirates Gina. She won the Fillies Mile. They're the 3 that will fight it out. Race 5, Juvenile Fillies Stakes. They go 1,400 metres. I made this a 2-horse race. I thought that Platina Princess, that Mike the Cock-In made, number 4, looked like it had to beat number 3, Colorado Creek. I think it's very close between the two. Kachetti gets a ride on Colorado Creek from draw 6. Zaki from draw 4 on Platina Princess. That might give her the advantage. Race 6, Juvenile Stakes for the Colts and Geldings, 1,400 metres, well as open actually, as you can get fillies in there. Max the Magician. Go back to the run behind Lucky Lad 3 runs ago. He's won his next 2 starts, and that's shown how good Lucky Lad is. And that's why I've certainly made Lucky Lad the best 2-year-old around. And his last 2 runs up, told you, back him strongly. Max the Magician looks like a homer here. He's got Pure Predator to beat. Gavin Lorena rides that. And on the form of Lucky Lad, looks like Max the Magician is the right one. Real Relief might be a runner. He's only had the 2 starts. He might improve quite a lot. A Main Defender won extremely well first time out. He's the son of Pathful. And as we'll see in race 7, the Jubilee Stakes, grade 3, 1800 meters, Jimmy Don, the son of Pathfork, certainly a very, very good horse. He's getting ready for the July, and they need to win this and win convincingly to get in the July. So it will be very interesting to see how he goes. But he gets draw 1, he gets Gavin Arena, and he gets to be the horse they've all got to beat. Because of the weights of this race, you find a horse like Pyromaniac comes in very well. He's entered for the July as well. But the point is, it's second run after a rest. But he did run very well last time. Seemed to have come back to a bit of form. Calvin gets to ride him. I think he suits him well. He'll go well. Another level, got good form. Laguna Verde gets the blinkers and the tongue tie. That's number 6. And then the favourite is Pietro Manzana. Well, he's got to give chunks all round. He's a good horse, Pietro Manzana. But this might be a bridge too far. And he certainly loves this track. But I think that he's going to battle to give 4 kilos to Jimmy Don. And Wafif gets 6 kilos, and I didn't mention Wafif, but he comes into it. His last 2 runs were very good. The trouble is, does he get the 1800? Although he's out of a Fort Wood mare. Race 8, Maiden Plate Fillies and Mares 1800. Well, this is a very important day for Alson Zalana, who has his first runner with Impression. Keegan DeMello gets a ride on it. And I know this filly's done well, and I think that she'll go very well. That's number 2, Impression. Ida Bell looks very hard to beat. Number 1, Alec Laird's runner. Well, it's been getting better and better and should go well. Atchison Topeka ran very close to Impression, the 1 run, but this might be difficult. The 2-year-old Spring in Heaven will never write off Mike de Kock. That's number 9. 2-year-olds over 1800 meters this time of the year. Not going to be easy, but she does get a 5 kilo pull, which will help her, and she could be a huge danger. Race 9, Maiden Plate, 1800. Well, the find of the race is number 5, Man's Night. I really like this horse. I think that he's a very nice horse, and I expect him to go really well here. He's always slow, or most of the time he's slow away. If he gets away on terms and gets into the race, he's going to be very hard to beat. He's got the best form and some collateral form line. Desert Fox, Celtic Rush, Williamson, Broadway, all got chances in the race, and you need to add all of them. And then Philadelphian, number 6, well, comes from Cape Town, so who knows how good he is, but his last 2 runs, not bad, and he's head of the speed rating. So from me, James Goodman, all the best to Alson Zala. Lovely project this has been, and hopefully he gets off on a winning start.